What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of What Did Adam Say? I am going solo dolo tonight to talk about burnout, talk about NFTs, and feeling lost in the NFT space because it's very easy to happen, especially since it goes like every week is like 6 months in the NFT space. I've missed a few weeks, so I definitely have been had that on my mind. I'm also going to talk about some VFriends stuff because there's some major shit that happened this week. And then talking about balance and finding things that you're passionate about to fit in this uber talented arena that we're in. So let me just send out a tweet, play the intro music, and let's fucking grow. Make sure you guys share this, subscribe if you have not already subscribed.
Wait, what am I doing? Created a movement, won't ruin what you are pursuing. But I wake up every morning, never yawning, cause I wake up with the intent to make today my bitch. And I don't need to hear you talking, so just shut your lips. Cause I'ma make it, yeah, I'ma make it, I'ma make it, I'ma make it. Lord have mercy, I'ma make it. I wake up with the intent to make today my bitch. And I don't need to hear you talking, so just shut your lips. I'ma make it, yeah, I'ma make it, I'ma make it, I'ma make it. Lord have mercy, I'ma make it. This shit is crazy, right? This shit is crazy.
This shit is crazy, man. I had another guest. It's the first time it's happened to me 2 weeks in a row. Another guest wasn't able to make it tonight. That really sucks, but it is what it is. The show must go on. We're on week 19, almost at that 20-week mark. I think I've actually been going a couple weeks before then. So I'm doing the thing. I have guests next week. I think next week's guest is same as me, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. It is indeed same as me. Technically last week I didn't do a solo show because I had the homie Chris Vine on and we got to chop it up a little bit. That was fun. I think this time I really want to dive into some stuff. Some really important stuff, guys. First off, let's start with the good news, I guess you could say. Um, book games came out for VFriends. And if you don't know, uh, Gary Vee, for like a 4 or 5 hour period, he said if you buy 12 of my new books, 12 and a half coming out, it was supposed to be, I think it was October, the end of October or end of November that it came out. And he, so you had to buy 12 books and you got one NFT. Some people went nuts and bought like thousands of books. More power to them. Those NFTs ended up being really cool. You can like burn NFTs to go hang out with Shaq and Gary Vee, or burn NFTs to get a. I think there was a World of Women on there. Like, there's just so much cool stuff going on with that. Unfortunately, during the scuffle of everything that was going on, I bought one book because I'm not much of a reader. I just wanted to support Gary. And then I went into a clubhouse a few minutes later and found out what the details of the NFT were. And I was like, oh, I need to buy 11 more. So in my monkey brain, I just was like, I'll just buy 11 more. And ta-da, I have 12. But it just made it more complicated because now I have two different transactions to equal 12. And unfortunately, right now, I don't have any book tokens in my wallet. So that kind of stinks. It'll get there. I trust Gary Vee. I trust the team. And I know that, patience is a virtue. Book games are forever. So I'm not really too worried about it. I would like to see what I got. I can't lie. I would like to see what is up in my wallet. Chaotic. It is my daughter's third birthday today. We had a blast. We went to this like play place with her and probably, I don't know, 8 of her friends and moms and everything. Like, it was pretty fun. And then we went and we got pizza because she wanted pizza for lunch. And then we went, and since we already did a birthday party and cake and all that, so we usually have her pick out a cupcake. And that's what she did. She picked out a lemon drop cupcake. And, I had to get that chocolatey chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Um, and No, I'm like, why is it saying I'm live? Because I'm live. Durr. From there, we just kind of came home. We FaceTimed my son. They were goofy for like 45 minutes, and then we were just hanging out. I did record for like an hour. I'm actually gonna play you guys a little snippet of what I recorded earlier because I think it's pretty good. And I also think it's done. Maybe, maybe. Just a reminder, if you're out there watching and you are not already, please subscribe to the page. I am trying to get 50 subscribers by the end of 2022. I think we're at 4. So we are ahead of schedule, but I'd like to stay that way. So if you see somebody in here and you also like to, go ahead and gift a sub to somebody. That would be fire too. Make somebody's day. Oh shit, your daughter's birthday is on Saturday. That's awesome, man. How old is she gonna be? That's crazy. Super close. It's funny because my son's birthday is in June, end of June too, so it's, in the summer. In summer. So, um and my daughter's is now today. So they're almost exactly 6 months apart. So I got the winter and the summer birthday. I got to say, I prefer the summer birthday. I'm not going to lie. And it was pretty cold today. I'd like that warmth back. 14, man. God bless you. That is an interesting age to be a human being when you're a teenager. It just it's a complicated time, I'd say, is the best way to put it for sure. This week too, something that's also pretty big. Charles Rosa and Calvin Cater, they're both Massachusetts UFC fighters. They're both fighting in 2 days. Can't wait to watch that. Calvin Cater versus Giga Chikadze, and Charles Rosa versus. I know this too. I had it on my list earlier of ones to watch for. All right, I don't got it, but Charles Rosa's face is somewhere too. So we got 2 Massachusetts natives representing for, the squad of New England fighters, and it makes me fucking happy. That's all I know. It makes me super happy seeing, you know, all these Massachusetts guys making it. I think that there's a ton of potential for somebody from Massachusetts to be a champion in the UFC that's, involved with MMA. So don't sleep on us, y'all. Calvin Cater coming this Saturday. I bet you he's getting that KO. So it's gonna be interesting to watch. Fun fact: Calvin Cater's mom, she owns um, a CBD shop up in northern Massachusetts, and she carries our products. So Calvin Cater's at least used our products before. Soon after he used our products, they like launched their own line and whatnot. So which I respect. It's all good. It's all gravy. There's plenty of room. Um, Someday maybe I can help him launch like another line. So thirsty today. I've been running around like a maniac. The place we went to had like a bouncy house thing and jacked up my knee a little bit. Just been like tweaking it. I don't know why lately. Like every time I do something, I'm tweaking my knee. I gotta be careful a little bit, but I don't really care that much. To be honest, I'm I'm too much. I'm like a big kid. Like when I go out places, my girl's happy because she's like, oh, if I bring him, I don't have to do anything. He just fucking goes nuts everywhere we go. Like we went to a trampoline park, and I was probably being crazier than any of the kids because I'm like, come on, let's go, let's have some fun. If I was a kid, I'd have been going way more crazy. So they should be lucky that I'm not. Okay. Okay. And yeah, it's been going back to V Friends and book games. It's been almost a year now. It's February, March, April, May. So 4 months. It's been 8 months since V Friends came out. It's been 8 months since I've been in the NFT space. And it's really been difficult to balance getting knowledge with being burnt out in this space, honestly. As we know, the space moves 100 million miles per hour. We are on the precipice of something special, honestly. And it's one of the things that I wish I could give a little bit more attention to because I know I'm missing out on a ton of alpha stuff. Um, like I've said before, I have a full-time job, I have 2 businesses, an NFT project, and a family. And I'm not making excuses. I just most of the time can't commit to a long-term like clubhouse conversation like I used to be able to when I was really learning about NFTs. And every week that goes by, I feel like I'm losing touch with people more. I feel like less people are interested in my projects, and I feel like I'm falling behind on the knowledge piece of everything too with NFTs because everything's moving so fast. Some of the terminology that's being used now, I'm like, what? Just because I've been so heads down, like working on my own NFT project, and there's so much going on in the background. Like if we do what we're talking about, we are going to have land before we launch version 2 of the project, which is funding the land. So I'm shitting myself. Not gonna lie, I'm shitting myself. And I'm also shitting myself because I'm feeling like I'm less connected in the community. I'm feeling like maybe people are kind of forgetting about me. I don't know, maybe. I know there's a bunch of ride or die people too that like bring up the project a ton, and I appreciate you. And whenever y'all see cannabis and hemp, y'all are tagging me on Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. I really appreciate that. But I can't lie when I say that I need to spend more time promoting the project. I need to spend more time learning about NFTs. And it's just been really difficult, honestly. I need to like stop making excuses and dedicate like an hour a day to just learning about NFTs because that's kind of like where I'm at this point. Um, because if I don't, I'm gonna just fall too far behind. I can't afford that at this point. I have to, balance real life and the stress of everything. So it is what it is. I'm not complaining. Don't take this as complaining. Um, I just think that I'm not the only one that's kind of struggling with this kind of burnout feeling. I wouldn't even like really call it burnout per se. It's just like extreme frustration because I know I could be further with it if if I had more time to commit to it, or if I could afford like an assistant that's like constantly talking about it or whatever. It's really difficult, and I'm gonna balance it. I'm gonna figure it out. That's just how I am. But it's been tough, and I hope if anybody else is going through that in this space, that they find somebody to talk to, and you know don't get completely and utterly burnt out, because that's also very important. If you're completely burnt out, what good are you? Like, you're just moping around being useless essentially. um but yeah, I thought that was something that was has kind of been weighing heavy on my mind, and then somebody suggested that I talk about it on the show tonight. And yeah, here we are talking about it on the show yet tonight because, oh, excuse me, I think it's important. One week is like, she said it's like a month, but I say it's like 6 months, dude. Like, it moves faster than anything I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen Superman. Okay, okay. Just kidding. I haven't seen Superman. That'd be cool though, right? Um, I think the space is going somewhere special. I truly do think that. I think that there's a lot of talented people in this space, especially on the artistry side. And it's been extremely hard for me to feel like I bring anything to the table besides knowledge about hemp, which is cool, you know, but I'm just trying to reach deep into my tool belt and find ways to show people, like, showcase my talent, I guess I could say. Um, so, I've been working on music pretty heavily now since 2020, I guess. Yeah, 2020. Um, so it's been a couple years now. We started working on an album. I started working on an album in 2020, and it didn't get done until 2021. And now I have another full length EP basically done. I think I got to re record like one chorus. I had to re record another one. I did that today. I mixed and mastered a track. So I have a track done tonight, right now, that nobody has ever heard besides like a couple of my boys. Now, do y'all want to hear it? That's what I want to know. So comment below if you want to hear the song. Um, put like, I don't know, fire emojis. I think my Nightbot is shut off now. It's not gonna yell at you for spamming emojis. So if you want to hear the song, put up some emojis. If not, I don't gotta play it. It would just be fun. Ooh. Yes. Yes. She says, yes, play that song. Let me make sure I got like the right sheet up. I guess I could play it off there. All right. I guess Adobe doesn't want to work. Good thing we don't need Adobe to work to play it. I can't get. I don't know if any of y'all have seen the movie Encanto. It's really good. And the songs are freaking stuck in my head so bad all the time. Like right now, I just can't stop singing the songs in my head. Yeah, so that's something. Where the heck did I put this thing? Feeling like a stranger now. All right, so what if I go? My cousin Dolores can hear this whole chorus a mile away. I was like, why do I hear myself? I forgot I was checking my shit earlier. All right, so you know what? I could just play the mixed down version, even though the mixed down version isn't quite as much as I want. How you guys react to it will depend on how much I play of it. It's really different for me. Really, really, really different. So enjoy.
I just wanna see you so glow from me, baby, baby, baby. Listen. Yeah, baby, I need to feel your energy every day through the good and bad. I need you right here next to me. You my little sexy thing, mama to my child, and I hope you know that's everything. You could be my recipe. When I wanna be who I am, you just let me be. Ooh, you look so heavenly, especially during pregnancy. Thinking back when Nia was born, we both were in ecstasy. That there's my road dog, we from the same pedigree. Band-aid for my brain, cause I never felt okay mentally. 5 shots for no reason, wish I could receive penalties. That's probably how we got to where we are presently. Probably why we at each other's throats with some weaponry. Speak so disrespectfully, like we're really enemies, when we really need to show each other a little empathy. But we get so caught up in what's left behind in our legacy that we don't ever meet to speak. Without you, I feel really weak. I refuse to lose you, that reality just cannot be. I know that I ain't perfect, but I'm working towards a better me. Do you believe me, or are you gonna leave me? Hope our bond is deep enough that you really need me. Cause I just wanna see you so low for me, baby. Even if the sun don't come back tomorrow, life gon' be okay, cause I know that I got you. I just wanna see you so low got you, I got you. And if I ever lost you, I would lose it. I'm sorry that I'm a nuisance. Before you, I was a loser. Only outlet was my music. Not sure why I was chosen to be the one that you grow with. I wasn't given a blueprint for life. And that just doesn't seem fair, cause you're so wonderful. I don't know how you think I can feel like I'm good enough. How the hell I deserve to be here when there's so much that I've done to you that just doesn't seem fair. Like how am I still your man? Yeah, like how am I still your man? Baby, I don't understand. Head in the clouds so much, it's like I live in dreamland. And when we touch, I feel a rush, but for you it ain't there. What's going on, baby? Cause the thought of this got me going all crazy. And despite the hardships, I really feel we gon' make it. Ain't no way this bond's breaking. So come and bring some lights in my darkness, my lady. Cause I just wanna see you so low for me, baby. Even if the sun don't come back tomorrow, that gon' be okay, cause I know that I got you. I just wanna see you so low for me, baby. Even if the sun don't come back tomorrow, that gon' be okay, cause I know that I got you, I got you.
So yeah, that is a song off the album, and my girl has not heard it yet. I'm actually planning on showing her tonight. I just wanted to get that chorus right. It took me a long time to like. I'm not a singer at all, so figuring out how to harmonize when I have no singers to guide me, it's fun. It's so fun. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Very much. Thank you. But yeah, needless to say, the album is almost done. My goal is to be done mixing and mastering next week so I can really seriously sit down and focus on the art for the next 3 months. Because the hardest part is the music, I think. You know, like an artist, I don't know, maybe. It'll probably take a month or two, I'm guessing, to find an artist. But for me, music is a slow ass process usually. Like I've been sitting on one of these songs for close to a year, because the first song I made for this EP, which I found the rough draft, but it's on my hard drive, so I don't think I can get that up right now. But that song, actually, I recorded probably the week after I put out my last album in March of last year. So it was very soon after. I just like I made this song and I was like, shit, I wish I waited, because that song's fucking fire. And then shortly after that, probably a month, I made another song, and it just, I don't know, it started stemming from there. Like this is the one I made immediately after my album was done. I'm not playing the whole thing for you guys. I can't do that because that means I played like 40% of the album, and I'm not gonna do that. But I will do this. Beat produced by Casher, both of them, all of them on the album, actually, all 5.
Don't know how to feel when I'm just feeling down and broken. Ain't too many believing me, man, I'm just so over it. Kept the shit inside, I guess it might be time to open up. In 10 years since near the die, I feel like I need closure, but nobody look at me the way she did. She just the closest to an angel, living and breathing on earth right in front of us. Destroyed my soul the day that you decided to float on up. Damn, what I would do for just one more hug, but I get.
Yeah, so this album goes hella deep. I'd say, so there's 5 songs, right? One of them is Dad Life, which if you've been on NF Daddies or you're part of NF Daddies, you've heard that song. But that's the only people that have heard it. The song's got to go on the album. It just makes so much sense. I have that song, which is kind of like the second verse of that song, if I remember correctly.
I know is I don't know when I'm gonna stop, cause I tried so many times to be gone. Homies pull me back in and turn their back. Way too many. I don't have the energy to deal with fakeness. Everyone's so proud of acting petty. Kick me when I'm hurting, I was down, but now I'm ready to show them all my greatness. If only they would let me.
So that's kind of like the theme of this song. It's called I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel. Like this is the chorus.
Yeah, I wanna feel. Yeah, no, I wanna feel this pain no more.
So it's kind of like a it's like a you can't stop feeling, but like you want to really bad. Like you just one day just I don't want to do it anymore. Like just one day, but you have to, and like you just got to keep pushing on, and like feeling the feelings is important. That's kind of like what that song is about for sure. And I'm reaching like last year was the 10-year anniversary of my nana passed, and I've said that way too many times. But it's obviously a major thing to me, and it was just one of the things that I've really reminisced on, especially since like my father and I don't really talk and all that shit. So it's like I don't know, just makes me think a lot, and I spent a lot of time just kind of putting that back out to paper. Like I was on Instagram. I put out a little duet thing, I guess. I don't know what is it called, a remix? Is that what it is on Instagram? With none other than wow, I'm blanking on his fucking name right now. I shouldn't be. Kato on the track. Bitch.
Let's go. I got bars.
Kato on the track, bitch.
Maybe I don't deserve the good things in my life. Stay harboring my emotions, only talking to the mic.
I stay harboring my emotions, only talking to the mic. It's kind of one of those things like I've been really good at expressing myself through music my whole life. I've never really been great at expressing myself to the people that I should express myself to. And I guess they shouldn't really have to hear it through music. It's kind of unfair. Um, Sometimes it happens. It's part of life. Like music is I'm when I'm having issues with anything, if you listen to my music, if you really listen to it and pick it apart, you'll notice that some of it is about people, some of it is about people I used to know, some of it is about just like the general, but it's like in for the most part when I'm writing something deep within the lyrics, somebody or something personally to me like inspired that, which is why like a lot of my older music, like most underground artists, was violent for no reason, like always talking about guns and like just bars like that, which is fun to do once in a while. I can't lie, like it's cool to write gun bars and like be ignorant on rap songs, but like this whole entire album, I was proud of it because I didn't say like one ignorant bar. I didn't say like anything cocky. I didn't say like anything rappery. It was just like pure emotions through my art, just like spilled onto this album that's gonna be an NFT. Or at least that's the plan. Um, and definitely one of my most like raw pieces of work. If you listen to my last album, the last song that I put on it really leads into this. Like, there's a reason why I started with that "Don't Want to Feel" song, because I was really stuck on the last song of my album, because it was just when I put it out there, I was having panic attacks. Like, I shouldn't even be talking about this shit on a song, and I did anyways. And like, I think I did it in a smart way, but it still was nerve wracking. And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just write a bunch of personal songs. Like even Dad Life is super super personal. Like it's more upbeat, but it's very real. It's very personal if you really listen deep into the lyrics. Like, and it's funny because I remember growing up not having money. Pops couldn't afford enough food, so he went hungry. Wish I could explain to you what that vision does to me. Like, even though I'm like talking about good stuff because like that stuff molded me into who I am and whatnot, and I'm using it in a positive light. If you really listen into it, like it's like me reflecting on like these things that have caused me essentially trauma in my life that I like have been avoiding my whole life, and it's led to so much bad shit because I just avoid it. And instead of avoiding it, what if we like actually dive into it, talk about it, and tell people about it? And it's been helpful. It's been helpful. It's like therapy. I've always kind of said that about music. It's very much therapy because I've only really had like one good therapist, so music's always been the best therapist I know. I always find my way back to it somehow, some way. Do I think I'm gonna be like a famous rapper? No. I just have fun with it now. Like at this point, after my last album, even my little fan base I had left didn't really hear it. The few that did were like, "This is not what we're used to. What the fuck is this?" Like, because it wasn't old shit. Let me let me show you guys an example of old music, just so you, because some people are like, "What are you talking about?" Like, music was ignorant. Like, it sounds like you have a good message in your music now. I mean, my music didn't have like a horrible message, but it was just very different. Let's see. Trying to think of one that's like really popular. No, this is super popular. This was like probably one of our most popular songs, "Moving." If it'll play. There it is. Keep it moving, man. I'm only skipping Cash's verse because we're just talking about my old style here. Casher has always been a beast and always been consistent with his music, so fuck him. We're gonna skip his verse and just play mine to show you just like what I mean about like old me versus new style music. It's pretty it's like
so keep it moving, man. Do you know what it's like to be alone? Writing every day, yeah, I'm in my zone. Cause a 9 to 5 isn't where I belong. Ain't talking weights when I say I'm strong. Tell them I'll be gone till November. Never underestimate my endeavors, ever. When I decide to leave, I'll leave, so talk to shit. Cause you know you ain't near wrong. I am on a different level, never see me on your best day. Better think for you come my way. Lightning strikes every time I write. You can see the shot coming from my page. What can I say? See that y'all fake. Back with cast away the pump in y'all face. Who can see to me, didn't believe in me. Friends believe in me, but look at who stayed. Not you. So I'm switching lanes on the road to a different state.
all right. I decided that that's not ignorant enough. I wanted to play you guys something ignorant.
Oh shit. Text back, better call your boys. Static when I'm mad, get this white boy, he's just making noise. Hit him with the rhythm when I make you wanna come and get him when I'm all been though it's so high. No one ever stops spinning blunts and liquor about to sip it till I'm no longer living and I don't know what you heard about me before. Money on my radar, I could give a fuck about these whores. Man, what's your source? Boy, you talking like I've been gone. I'd be mad too if I was you and my life was so fucking boring. Probably watching porn in your mama's basement. Cause let's face it, your life is basic. You wasted your life on hatred. And basically, I'm the greatest to ever be on the stages. You're talking a lot, I hear it, but nothing is to our faces. So,
who the fuck really wanna with me? Been down since the birth of me. You been crouched break down, and the motherfucker step into the plate, getting hit Ortiz. Let's back to the fences. I'm back with a vengeance. Packing the gas extended. Back and left, that's mad expensive. Oh yeah. And I never heard no. Let me get the number on and sell your phone. You can call me with your home.
Why did we put this out, Matt? We both fucked it up so bad. We definitely could have recorded a better version than that. And Jerry, I think, was recording it. He definitely had one of the like microphones on the phone covered with his hands because it was only recording out of the right side. And then when he flipped to you, you could hear it go stereo. Not only were we hella ignorant, but we were hella fucking ignorant. But yeah, man. So my music back then was just like, I don't know. We were having fun. Honestly, we were just having a lot of fun with music, and now it's just more about like therapy for all of us. I think because we're all going through a lot. Um, a lot. It's been a hell of a 2 years for, like, me and my boys, and, you know, hopefully 2022 is a lot better. That's why we're going hard. NFT album, music album. Never done that before, so that's a first. Never thought I could do a first in music, like, 19 years into doing this shit. Um, I really am hoping to sell out. I think it's gonna be 1,000 tokens, I think. Um, People assure me that we could sell out of 1,000 tokens, so we shall see. If we did, I would have enough to do, like, a little mini tour, and I know that between me, Omas, Casher, Fraley, and a couple other people here and there, we could piece together, like, a 10-city tour. And it doesn't even have to be, like, every day type of thing, like, stressing ourselves out, like, we can I don't know, there's ways to figure it out. 10 cities is not that hard. And it would be cool to, like, if we did that, to make it like the top 5 cities of token holders, we're going to that city. So, like, if you're in a 30-mile vicinity of Boston and we have 1,000 tokens, 150 people are from Boston, we're gonna go to Boston for one of the shows. Like, 75 people from New York, cool. 75 people from LA, cool. Hopefully, if I can find a place to perform. And um, that's the goal, because that's like when I say, like, doing new things and accomplishing new things in music, that's like the only thing I can really think of that we haven't accomplished. And I mean, you could say that, like, with the amount of shows that Spigucci and I have fucking, by the way, if you're watching and not following him, make sure you follow Spigucci. It's my partner in crime on High Talks, which we are both fucking so much stoners, bro, that we both forgot that yesterday was Wednesday, I think. I did. Definitely did. Like, I was like, "Oh shit, it's Wednesday," and it was like we were going to bed. I was, like, done taking a shower, going to bed. I'm like, "Fuck, tonight's supposed to be a show," and you didn't hit me up, so I figured you just forgot to. We have a new night for High Talks, and we just kinda forgot. Sorry, guys. Um, you can't expect anything different from a couple stoners, but yeah, I really I forget what I was saying before that. I gave him a shameless plug. What was I saying? Somebody help me, because I'm taking High Talks into this, taking dabs on here. Um, Music, ignorance, performing. Oh, with the amount of shows that Spigucci and I have done. Wow, I did that. With the amount of shows that Spigucci and I have done together, uh, you could call it like a mini tour, because there were nights that we did. What's the most we did? Was it 3 or 4 in a night? I I can't remember. I know we had a show where we had a night where we had at least 3. And I know, like, even after that, you were going hard performing too. Oh, it's all cool. It's all cool. I appreciate you for sitting in. Yeah, 4 in one night. 4 shows in one night. Savages, dude. Absolute savages. I think that's what I mean. Like, a little 10-city tour will be nothing. I'm in good shape right now. I'm gonna be in great shape by the summer, which is when I would want to probably do the tour. Like, late summer. I'm gonna be in even better shape because I'm gonna start doing cardio heavy soon, like running outside and shit. But yeah, and when I'm running, I'm gonna be, like, practicing rapping and shit. So when I'm on stage, it's gonna be nothing. Like, man, my lungs are different than 10 years ago, Matt. Like, when or 9 years ago when we were performing. Like, my lungs were pretty good back then, but now they're just insane and insane. Do you remember that, producer? Insane. um, yeah, I'm fucking stony baloney. What was my other topic? I had another topic. I know I did. Oh yeah, we were talking about balance and um you know, music is part of my balance, I think, but it's also like I don't have a lot of time for it. Like I'm really thinking about taking my microphone to work, finding a way to do that because like I have so much downtime at work. I'm by myself a lot. It would probably be pretty easy, honestly. Another part of my balance that I've been trying to like do is to just like I'm trying to connect with friends more. I'm really bad at that. I'm really good at just kind of like being like, oh, nobody's hitting me up, so like nobody wants to talk to me, and I just like let everybody do their thing, and then I feel like people think I don't like them, and then it's like, oh fuck, now I got to hit them up and say sorry, and then they're like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know, I'm weird, so it's like I spend a lot of alone time at work, and I need to turn that into something more productive than sitting there scrolling on fucking Instagram because hate it, I hate it. And I've also been trying to spend more time off my phone and spend more time with the family. It's not always easy, dude. Like I don't know. Does anybody think that the phone is like a drug? Like there was one night, right? My phone was on like 2%. I was like, I'm just gonna leave it upstairs. I don't need to bring it in the shower and listen to my podcast. I could not do that for a night, right? I like consciously told myself, leave it upstairs. And then I go to the bathroom and I'm emptying out my pockets before I like get undressed. And wouldn't you know it, my phone's in my fucking pocket. And I was just like, I literally looked at it. I'm like, how the fuck did that get in my pocket? And I said out loud, I was like, fucking leech, and like tossed it onto the sink. I don't know. Something about the phone has been bugging me lately, and I want to be just more present and using my brain more and using my hands more. The things are moving forward. I've been talking about phase two of my project for the NFT project. We are steadfast looking at 100 plus acre plots in Virginia. It's pretty much decided it's going to be in Virginia that the project is going to have a big plot of land. I actually found a really nice piece of land that dropped significantly in price. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to look into that. There might be some kind of pollution on the land, which is okay because I can fix that with hemp. But yeah, we're working heavily on that. I'm working on the proposal for the Elon Musk contest, which is probably going to be like 15 to 20 pages. It's bigger than any book report I've ever done for school ever. But more enjoyable ish. It's really, I'm gonna be honest. It is, but it isn't. Like I have to sift through scientific studies, which I don't think I have any saved on my computer. They're on my hard drive, but I don't have that plugged in right now. It's not easy. I'm not a scientist. I'm not some kind of crazy genius. I'm just a regular ass dude who has like a heavy passion for hemp and what hemp does. And I just kind of know my shit. That's it. I'm nobody special in my eyes. So it's it's weird that we're actually gonna do this. It's weird that like I don't know anybody in real life that owns 100 acres. Do y'all? It's like one of those things that like I was thinking about it today and yesterday. I think was because it's my daughter's birthday. Like I was just thinking about it, and it's one of those things that my dad and we looked into our genealogy of our family, and we found out that we used to be pretty successful farmers and like had a lot of land in Westport on Chase Road, which if you've ever been down there, fucking expensive for a house down there. Um, and we lost that somewhere along the line. And I've always kind of said to my dad, like, I really want to get that back. Like, I want land. I want to raise my family on land and teach them how to farm the land. And it's becoming more of a reality every day. and I can't. I'm excited for what's next. You know, my partner is in real estate, and I've been stupidly not running more stuff by him. Like he's like, dude, put me on your wish list so you can just every time you heart something, it sends it to my list, and I can look at the properties. Because he's looking at one of the properties. He's like, Adam, this is beautiful. This is a great property. Perfect. Except, where the fuck do we get to the land? He's like, look at the outline of it. It's like 10 acres away from the nearest street. He's like, is there an easement on the land for it? Is that he's asking me all these questions. And I'm like, wow, didn't even think about that. You know, like it's just the things I wouldn't think about because I'm not involved in real estate. So, you know, I ran a bunch of shit by him, and he's looking at a few things, talking to a few people down there. He's also trying to get me pre-qualified for some land myself, like personally up here in like Massachusetts. Um or Rhode Island maybe, if I get my way. I really want to live in Foster, Matt. Like I really want to live in Foster. It's like it's nice, it's quiet, it's close to you guys. It's not too far from Owen. Like it would definitely suck to drive the hour and 20 to go get him, but it's unfortunately I only see him every other week, so it's like I don't know. One hand it's long, the other hand it's like I'm 35 minutes away from you guys and we can actually hang out. So I don't know. And if some shit goes down, you guys have a place to go 35 minutes away. If like some end of the world some shit happens, you know what I mean? So um I'm working heavily on that. And I'm working heavily mostly on the NFT side and the research side, I guess you should say, because it's wintertime. Like most farmers take the time to relax, maybe to buy their supplies for the next year. But I'm like full blown research mode and full blown NFT mode. I've talked to a couple artists. I have they're drawing some mock-ups of version 2. I've given them the characters that I've created. I've told them I want different assets on each one. Like I don't know how many different assets I'm going to do. I really want to do 420 just for humor purposes, but I think that's going to be too much. So I'm still figuring out how many traits and whatnot, but they're giving me some mock-ups. I'm still not done talking to artists. I really want this to be something crazy for version 2 holders. I'm really thinking about for version 1 holders throwing in some kind of special art, like maybe having if I'm thinking about collabing with a few artists on this, and obviously like paying them commission out of what we raise and what we sell. But you know, if I have 4 artists, I'll have them make like 25 one of one type of drawings that are like kind of alterations of your version 1 token. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do it for the rare holders and like the first 10 whitelisted like core holders or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think of something to hook y'all up extra with the art. And then version 1, I'm just still working on a way to hook y'all up in a crazy way with this land buy that we're doing. One of the ideas that I have, I still can't really talk about publicly yet, which sucks. I really want to. I really think it's going to work out though. And if it does, it's going to make the community space a reality, which means that I can kind of reward VFriends holders as well as Teller Apothecary holders by giving them free access / leasing access to land, and then maybe like metaverse land ownership on top of that within like the next year or two. So I'm going heavy on my project. I keep updating on it every week because it's like it seems like I'm talking about the same stuff, and I am, but it's because I can't. I have to go wide on this. Like I have to just find as much information as humanly possible on carbon sequestering. I have to compare each plant. I have to have everything statistically ready to be proven. If because it's for the Elon Musk contest. So his panel of judges will potentially be questioning me on it. And I have to really know my shit. My partner then has to study up what I write, and he has to look it over, proofread it, change things. Then we have to finalize it together, maybe send it off to a few proposal writers that can like kind of look it over and make sure everything's good. Um, it's so much work, y'all. It's so much work. Luckily, we've been steadily researching this and talking about this for like a year now. So we have some information, and I'm about ready to go. I think tonight might be a little bit of a late night. I'm going to try to structure a little bit of my carbon project, so that tomorrow at work, hopefully it's busy, but if it's not busy, I'm gonna work on getting that proposal together, and at least like 3 sentences in each structured paragraph, and like where I'm going to put things and what pieces of data and images I need. It's gonna be fucking nuts. I'm gonna have to use Photoshop. I'm gonna have to use like Google Slides, Google Docs. I'm gonna have to use uh probably like Premiere for video editing of some sort. There's so much I'm gonna have to do, and so much I can't do until I get like a successful crop and can get more of like my own pictures and videos and whatnot. Which is definitely coming. I also got the results are waiting from Cornell. I just gotta fucking pay them. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Actually, it's on my to-do list for tonight. And then when they pay me within the next week or so, they're kind of slow. They're like snail mailing shit still. But once we get those results, I'll know exactly what's gonna happen in the beginning of this year, like in April, May, when the plants start popping up. Could have tens of thousands of hemp plants popping up on their own. And if they pop up on their own, they're going to be very, very hardy plants, big plants. They're going to be winterized. That means if I let them repopulate themselves the next year, those seeds are going to be like the mint, top of the line New England seeds for this zone. It's going to be absolute bananas, and I can't wait to do it. I hope my farmer lets me seed out a whole acre. I hope that there's not too many people growing cannabis outdoors within a few miles of me. I hear it can travel pretty far. And if somebody, gets seeds in your weed, it doesn't actually ruin your weed. That's a myth. You just got to pick it out, and those seeds will be really good seeds. So get over it. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. I wasn't even expecting to do a solo show. Still was able to do an hour. Jesus, just talking to myself. Just kidding. Y'all have been up in here. I think I can't say that yet. There's just so much I can't talk about yet. So much I can't talk about. Oh, before I get off here, I'm gonna tell you guys a story about what happened to me at this fucking business meeting, right? So I'm at this business meeting. We're having a great meeting. We talk about a lot of real estate stuff, especially. Got all our ducks in a row on that end. Got a real trajectory of what we need to do and a real agenda of everything. Towards the end of the meeting, I've had a couple beers. I had to go pee. I go to the bathroom, come back, and my partner Eric is talking to this dude, and he's like, "Where are you staying tonight?" To the dude. So I'm kind of listening in. I'm trying to mind my business, but I'm also kind of just listening in a little bit. And the guy's like, I'll probably go to this bar over here next once this one closes down. And he's like, great. Where are you going when that one closes? He's like, I'm good. He's like, do you have a car? He's like, nah. And he's just like, kept going on. And then he ended up talking to us for like 15, 20 more minutes. I finished my last half of the beer, and I was like, I gotta pee again. Like, I broke the seal, had to pee again. I come back, Oh wait, no, I skipped a part. We were talking. We were talking about. I turned around and I said to him, "Bro, don't let pride kill you. I don't know you through a hole in the wall. I know Eric, and it seems like he cares about you. Don't let pride be the reason that you die tonight. Like, it's extremely cold tonight. Like, can we get you a hotel? Can we like go? We will drive you to a hotel right now, check you into that hotel, and you can stay there for the night. Like, we will do that right now." And he's like, "Oh no, no, no! You would do that? But no, no, you can't do that. No, I'm not letting you do that." And he was also pretty drunk. And he's just like, "No, no, no. Like, man, if that's what you want to do, like, please let me know. Like, I'm offering it to you. I know Eric's good with paying for the other half. Like, we're good. Like, we are perfectly fine." And so then, like I said, I went to the bathroom. It was like 15, 20 minutes after we started having the conversation. Broke the seal, fucked up. Come back, and he's gone, and Eric is gone. And I'm like, okay, maybe Eric's going to drop him off at a hotel, but why wouldn't he just wait till I get back to let me know? So I notice outside there's some commotion, and I see like five five, 6 or 7, somewhere in that range. I think it was 6 people all on the street coming towards us, and then I see my partner Eric, and I'm like, "Oh shit." So I put on my coat and I go outside and I hear these kids yelling at this homeless dude like, "I'll fucking stab you. You're gonna say shit about my fucking mother." And the homeless guy tried talking shit back to him, and then the kid like went to go get up in his face, and I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. What happened?" And he's like, "We were just walking by, me and my friends, and he said something to us, and then fucking said something about our mothers." He's like, "I'm gonna fucking poke him. I'm gonna fucking stab him. Fuck this guy." And I looked at the homeless dude. I'm like, "Why would you say something about some dude's mother?" And it was just like an awkward silence for a second. He's like, "Wow, well, these fucking punks." I was like, "It sounds like you're acting like a punk." And again, like awkward silence. And eventually, like we got the homeless dude to go inside. One of the kids like went to go inside, chase after him, like, "Bro, bro, bro," and he like yelled something inside. I'm like, "Bro." And he finally looked at me on the way out, like, "Don't do that." And then he's like, "Is that your friend?" I'm like, "No, dude, it's not my friend. I don't know him through a hole in the wall, but like, don't get yourself in trouble and fuck up your life over a homeless dude. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it." He's like, "Oh, you're right. You're a real one." And then just like walked away to his friend's circle, and they all kind of like ran off. And I was like, "You guys are making a good decision. Like, just get out of here. Go away. Like, this dude ain't worth your time whatsoever." It was just a funny story. I don't know. The cops ended up coming. They took him to the hospital. Um, so he had a warm. I think that's maybe what he was trying to do, which is really sad. I think he was like trying to start a fight to like get hurt so he could go to the hospital and have a warm place to stay. He was doing exactly what I told him not to do. I said, "Don't let pride kill you, brother. Like, we will pay for your hotel. We will gladly pay for your hotel." Human nature. But I'll just keep being me. Wish me luck, y'all. It's a cold, cold world out there, and I'm too warm and fuzzy. What did you call me today, Matt? What was the word he used? Let's see. Um Man, softy. Softy. Yeah. I guess I've turned into a softy. I'm trying to stop fights. Like, I could have just been like this. World star. But no. Like, there was a split second that I was worried that I was gonna get stabbed. Like, it wasn't very long before, like, I think they realized, like, I wasn't the enemy and I wasn't really on his side. Like, I just came out because I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Um, I don't know. Do the right thing. Be nice to people, even if they're crazy and homeless. It's always good to be nice to people. Um, hopefully he does better things in life. He's going through divorce and all that shit right now, so hopefully he gets past that and improves his life, and hopefully you guys do too. Me too. I'm gonna keep improving my life. I'm outie. 5,000. I'm gonna go watch some Yellowstone. I think my daughter's asleep. This is like the first night without Boob, so we'll see. She might be asleep. If she is, it'll be a miracle. Wish us luck. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Good vibes to you. Peace out.